It'll be longer than usual because it's not what you think it is. So after I'm gonna make it nice and hot and crispy.
Like a mile away from the drag strip, and it's 150 miles over here, and we got a 10-gallon tank, so we did better than 10 miles a gallon. It does kind of feel weird pulling a Mustang up to a diesel pump, though. I will admit. So, what kind of fuel mileage do you think you got? 6 gallons. 151 divided by 6. 25 miles a gallon! Can't beat that. Better than my Spur. Wonder what it got with the EcoBoost in it. But we're just gonna say it's worse than 25. EcoBoost got like, I don't know, 10 miles a gallon this. Better. We just got done filling up fuel. I went to fire it up to drive out of here. This is kind of just decided to fall the hell off. So we missed the pulley fell off and now the belt's off. I fired it up and it squeaked and it kind of bogged down for a second, and then smoke started coming up. I'm like, what in the hell? You know what sucks though? The drag strip is just 1 mile that way. And the car broke. And it ran all the way to right here. Shut it off, it was fine. Fired it back up and the last bolt must have fell out. Yeah, 12 up.
Yeah, man, it was crazy. I was going over here getting some gas. It's like I was just watching that video the other day.
Oh, I'm sorry. You were on here?
Yeah, I live a couple miles over there.
Where's the nearest, like, O'Reilly's AutoZone?
Be in town, Pittsburgh.
How far is that?
You're probably 4 or 5 miles from this road.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, she said it picks me before they hit the ground. Now we run them numbers on them 50 cents.
Like, where's the nearest auto parts store? Like O'Reilly's or AutoZone. O'Reilly's AutoZone. Probably in town. Alright. You're broken. Okay, guys, Kyle here. If you guys are wondering what I'm doing, I'm making lunch here because I'm too late. I mean, I is waiting for lunch, so I'm going to go get some lunch in a little bit. But I am right now cooking myself a lunch. It's actually in the garage. It's actually in the oven right now. So yeah, I'm cooking up one of those pastrami rolls or things again.
We got the drag wheels on the back. I turned the smoke screw in. We got 12 psi air in these, which they're not beadlocks, which is not advised. Don't do it at home, ladies and gentlemen. But we're going to try it. But we're going to go out here, give it maximum effort.
So yeah, guys, we're just doing a lunch. Now we're just doing a lunch stream until I feel like doing something else. I might do some gaming, or I might do some reading. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. But I'm hungry, so watching some random crap online like I usually do, then it's raining all day. I just got off of work. And yes, I'm going to be doing some reading later. I mean, I'm probably doing some reading later, so I'm going to do some reading later. So we'll see how it goes. So right now we're just killing some time. Um,
Well, that was kind of bad. I didn't get it shipped to zero quick enough, but we're all right. I don't know if it's very fast, though. I'm not sure.
Winston's awesome. I like.
This was 13.5. That was slow. That was really slow. I think we can do a lot better. I didn't leave on a whole lot of boost, and then I didn't shift it early enough. I need to, like, that's the thing you forget with this car is you gotta be over here just ready to blah, blah, blah. So that one wasn't a very good run, so we're gonna run it again.
Dang, I still can't believe you put Mustang. I still can't believe you effed up made a Mustang diesel. A diesel powered Mustang.
When you get like a close race, it's like, oh my god, I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't think it was fast, but it was a close race. I won. There's the advantage. I did win. It was a 13-2. Dude, we gotta go back to the prayer. We gotta turn that smoke all the way in through the AFC Falcon for something's not right. What is this? Oh, did it blow it out the dipstick? God dang. A lot of pressure in there blow up the dipstick. Bushies hurt. That could be explained why it's slower. The only hope that I can think of is that when we put all this back together, we didn't give it enough fuel by saw an AFC housing folder run. So I did. I turned it up then because I'm like, it needs more. But now it needs even more.
Do you think the engine turned it?
I'm not sure. It blew a bunch of oil out the dipstick. Oh, shit. Damn. Guys, here's the deal. think the smokestack's going to go any faster. There seems to be something that's not making as much power, and the transmission's just not hooking up like I want to. There's a big old gap between third and fourth. I think if we go back out there and try to push harder, there's a chance we might hurt the engine. And we physically can't, because this car has to be in California next week to do something insane and crazy, which you guys will be seeing eventually. So we got to keep it in one piece. We came out and we proved it'll drive here, and it'll go slower down the drag strip. I always love to make progress on this channel.
Progress is it runs. That's the progress. It runs. That's the progress. It runs. That's the only thing. That's the only thing I classify as progress. You have a diesel Mustang. It runs. That's why I classify it as progress. It driving down the road is progress. YouTube.
It is a difficult.
What's wrong, baby? I got one of the kitty cats here looking at something. I don't know what they're looking at. But as long as the kids are in the house, I don't care. I mean, not one of my cats, so. I mean, I'm just relaxing, guys. I mean, the cats are cute, the cats are smart, and they also know what they're doing. Let's see what they are. I know one law is so stupid you can't buy a car on Sunday in Michigan. Okay. I'll do some TikTok later on today, guys.
It's illegal to drive blindfolded. Why? Why?
Wouldn't it be legal in every state?
Free to do whatever I want. Sounds like words didn't make it to everyone in the Yellow Hammer State.
When was this? Oh, this video was uploaded the other day. Oh, well, that's convenient.
Is that really Alabama? I don't even know
Ooh.
what state's
Ooh.
name.
We'll watch that later.
Road, our eyes are wide open after hearing this one. In Alaska, you can't put an animal in the back of an open vehicle. Oh, in the back of an open vehicle? Oh, that kind of makes sense. Okay, to a dog, nothing sparks more joy than a cool breeze in the open road. However, in Alaska, the back of an open vehicle is off limits. So, I mean, that makes sense. You don't want him to jump out. Come on, think of the Doge. In Arizona, it's illegal for a donkey to sleep in a bathtub.
What the fuck?
I'm always told by some other outside Americans outside of the California place how dumb California's laws are. But dang, guys, dang. I mean, we go see really who is the dumbest. I mean, I know we gonna be up there. Don't get me wrong.
Michigan's up there too. We have
I
some.
don't even know how to rate these. I was gonna rate them like absurd.
I'm gonna watch this and then watch her games because we already know where we'd be at. Our state is split in two territories. That's only giving you District 6 transportation. I'm gonna have some peanuts later too. Oh, I'm gonna take a look at my food real quick. I want to burn it. I need to burn it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna burn my food because I want it burned.
Thirdly, so like the Alaska one was understandable. Alabama, that's pretty absurd. The funny thing is, these are laws because they had to have happened to at least one person. Like one person ruined it for everyone. So thanks a lot. I was gonna buy a freaking donkey and put it in my bathtub. In Arkansas, you can't honk your horn near a sandwich shop after 9 p.m. What? I don't want to live.
What?
world anymore. A hangry fool is to blame
So-
for this law, but hey, most of the sandwich shops are closed. That's true in Arkansas by 9 p.m. anyways. So Subway's off limits, but Taco Bell, oh, they're gonna get it tonight. In California, plastic bags are banned. I thought this was actually gonna be worse. This is not that bad. First of all,
they're also banned in Canada.
it was annoying. Okay, it was annoying, but now I'm used to it. You keep like a little plastic thing. You keep like a little fake bag in your car, and you're kind of good to go. Obviously, I'm a little biased here, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I was
That law makes sense.
It's not the worst thing. I'm actually super surprised it's not straws. That's way more of an annoyance. Also, if you see something on here that you think is a worse, if you know a worse law that your state has, don't be afraid to comment down below. Probably gonna be a bunch of people that text that comment, oh, California's got this thing and this thing.
Okay, I'm going down his channel now because if I need to, if they don't put it in Michigan, wait, if they don't say it. I want to get right down his name real quick so I have it so I can tell him a state from Michigan. Okay, there we go. Because I want to switch the top of Michigan because Michigan's law. I mean, I actually will think it's stupid. Yeah, in Michigan, you can't buy a car on Sunday.
Yeah, this is way worse down the list. I know.
Michigan
Colorado,
can't
it's illegal to keep a couch on your porch. What? What? How dare you? Boulder busted the University of Colorado for burning
Burning-
law to go into. Oh my God! Why? Just ruining everything, Colorado. In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce.
What?
According to our friends at Country Living in the 1800s, a group of men wrongfully sold cucumbers marked as pickles. Those food. Automatically, that's got to go on the top of my list. It's just
Stupid. It's against the law. It's against the law to sing the national anthem in Michigan. It's against the law to do a triathlon in Michigan. Those are both misdemeanors. Michigan has some weird laws. In Michigan, it's against the law to do the. In Michigan, it's against the law to do a triathlon. That's 90 days in jail. That could be up to 90 days in jail, which that actually is true. We have some stupid laws.
it's so strange and doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I gotta put that in the red. In Delaware, you can't sell dog hair. State residents of Delaware are barred from selling the hair of a dog or a cat. We wonder how much money residents use to be able to cash in. First of all, I just want to know, if my dog goes bald, what's he supposed to wear then? What's he supposed to wear? Are you denying my dog a wig? You evil people. In Florida, legal parking fees toward animals must be paid. What? Okay, we got a big, ginormous elephant booty right here. Sounds like Jumanji was real once upon a time in Florida. I mean, every day is Jumanji in Florida. Because laws, legal fees have to be paid for animal parking. What is animal parking, including elephants? So you cannot park your animal. Oh, because of the circus. Circus moved its winter up. Yeah. Alright, I will keep that in mind. I will not park my ostrich outside of a Walmart. I'm going to still do burnouts out there with it, usually. That will be fun. In Georgia, it's illegal to live on a boat for more than 30 days. Now, this is ridiculous. Come on. Have you ever seen those people that, like, travel the world? Like, they sail? So could they not be a resident of Georgia and do that, like sail across the world thing? Because obviously they're going to be gone for more than 30 days. Why? If you're planning to retire on a boat, the Peach State is definitely not the place for you. According to the state law, it is prohibited. Why? God. In Hawaii, it's illegal to place a coin in one's ear. Magic shows must be boring in the Rainbow State. This law was enacted to protect the Kingdom of Hawaii coinage when Hawaii officially joined the United States. What was going on? What were we doing to these nice Hawaiians when we had to make that a law? Filling out quite nicely, I think. This is actually going to be really tough because some of these, they're all really good.
Florida, South Carolina, and
In Idaho,
South Carolina is stupid.
It's illegal to sweep debris into the streets. What? One man's trash is not another man's treasure in Eagle, Idaho during the 1970s if only other cities would enforce this law. Oh, so this is a good thing. Are you saying, like, when people were out there, like, the grocery stores just brushing out? I guess that is kind of wrong. In Illinois, it's illegal for minors who are in culinary school to drink. Why? In 2012, the state acknowledged that it's legal for a minor to drink, sip, and spit if he or she is enrolled in a legit, for a minor though to drink. Oh, did I say that wrong? It's legal. Ah, I see. Nah, that's fine. Yeah,
That's weird.
I don't think I care. That actually makes like the most sense. Hold up, we're gonna do like new green tier. I like this. Damn.
That's
Okay.
okay.
That's cool. I guess same for Idaho, but less so. Less so. I think, yeah. In Indiana, it's illegal to ride a horse above 10 miles an hour, as it should be. No, I don't really know. I hope you're. Wait,
What?
never? You can never in the state of Indiana. I hope your horse has a speedometer. No horse shall be driven at speed above 10. Oh, due to high-speed horse races back in the day. Wait, so what if a horse is in the back of a truck? Can you drive it past 10 miles an hour? That's the real question. In Iowa, you cannot throw a brick onto the highway. This would make sense, Iowa. I mean, come on, what can you say? Iowa highway brick throwing is banned unless you have written permission. Thank you. City council. Occasionally, Bob throws bricks out there because we let him, but outside of Bob, you can go. You cannot do that. It's gonna say something else, but I can't. Oh, it started with snowballs, more than likely. I thought it was damn snowballs. In Kansas, tire screeching is banned. Wow. So you can't like floor it? How would SpongeBob get his license here? It's always disturbing the peace. That's how they get you. In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry more than 3 times. Whoa! Wait a second. But a dude can? We can't find the exact origin of this law, but Women's Day vows it's true. Hopefully third time really is a charm. Or else you got to get out of Kentucky. No more chicken for you. Louisiana, it's illegal to send a surprise pizza. You can already tell where this law came from. Send in a, let's see. Triple check that address if you live in a Pelican state, or else you may receive a $500 fine. Yeah, I mean, it happens at shows all the time. It makes sense. One state had to pass this law. I'm gonna give that a yellow because it's kind of in the middle. This is gonna end up being like our most colorful map ever. In Maine, it's illegal to park in front of a Dunkin'. What? Oh, I know they love Dunkin' Donuts over there. I just found that out. You donut even know. Oh my, kill me. This law was enacted because the coffee and donut chain is a hot spot, and the parking lot can turn into a mega traffic jam. That is insane. So it is because it's so popular over there. In Maryland, sleeveless shirts are banned in public. Yeah, you look at this criminal, freaking put him in jail. Sick of seeing his arms. Outlawed in Baltimore, this law applies to everyone, even runners. The only exception, the whatever that is, who are allowed to visit the zoos. It's about time those muscle tees have to go. Wow, it's a fashion statement.
Oh, I'm going to go to jail.
Honestly, it's fabulous. In Massachusetts, it's illegal to tell fortunes without. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, fortunes without. I was like, what? Will of Fortune without a certificate? Okay. This law helps prohibit. Yeah, I think this kind
Scammers.
of a little bit.
Makes sense. Scammers.
In Michigan, don't even think about selling your vehicle on a Sunday. It is unlawful to sell, trade, or buy motor vehicles on.
Oh, I got one for him. Okay. Yeah, we knew that one already. I knew. Okay. Okay, I got one for him. No, I'm not gonna comment on this video. Okay, this one's done with. Now like I said, guys. Hi, guys. I'm just gonna be having lunch soon. So yeah, I'm actually trying out I'm trying out that one thing I made a while back. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna be having lunch in a little bit. But right now, I'm going to check out my
Kinder Bueno.
check out my lunch
It's
quick.
crispy. It's creamy. It's not your average chocolate bar. Smooth milk chocolate, crispy wafer, creamy hazelnut filling. It's Kinder Bueno.
My lunch is almost done. My lunch is just about done. It's popping. So.
Check lost and found when we found it.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have lunch in a little bit. I'm just waiting for my lunch to get done.
Gotta go where they get sports. Dicks.com.
Not much. He's getting ready to have lunch. That's all I'm doing. The cats are waiting for me to have lunch. And then after I'm doing watching some stuff online, I'm gonna maybe read some books.
Had a Hunger Games battle royale.
I don't know.
Same thing as we did last time. We're gonna see a
So,
bunch of.
I'm just
different
killing time.
states go down. Doesn't matter how big or small or amazing or not amazing your state is. Everyone has an equal chance. Everyone could possibly take over the entire map. Because again, we will see someone come out on top.
So you see what happens.
The entire United States. Someone is going to control this entire map. So whenever like Oklahoma stabs Utah, we're going to see the purple spread over to Utah, and we're going to keep track of all that. There are 12 different teams, 4 members per team, except for, well, the Dakotas have been merged together because this game only allows me to do like 48 spots for some reason. I don't know why. The Dakotas and Alaska and Hawaii are together. So
Okay.
last time the Baltics ended up doing super good, and they had 3 members in one slot. So
And watching this seems stupid. But I'm just gonna have lunch in a little bit. I'm just trying to find something to watch while I have lunch because it's almost time for the news. But I don't know if I really want to watch the news because the news has been depressing the past few days. And it's not because of the Russian crap. It's because there's nothing else on TV. I mean, the news is alright, but after the news goes off, the soaps come on, and I don't watch soaps because they're boring. Jeremy Mr. Hales is always hilarious. And later on today, I might go live play some games. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know what's that instead. Top 5 illegal items on the Pawn Stars.
So what do we got here?
Well, it's a desk, but it's not.
Oh, I own that one. And if you have an idea for a video I should do, tell me and I'll put it on. I'll put it on later. I'll put on, I mean, I'm taking requests for videos, guys, to do videos, and I'm taking requests. My lunch is almost done, so yeah.
A gun.
So you guys have an idea for a video, I'll take the idea. I mean,
Okay, it's one to have a gun,
so yeah.
but now you have a concealed weapon because it's a hidden gun. Have you had it apart?
Yes.
Okay, was there any name of manufacturer or any kind of markings on the firing mechanism?
There was the beginnings of the patent number. It said patent 1, and then you can't read the rest.
Ugh. It looks to be in that 1890s to about 1910 era,
Oh,
but
good.
I couldn't tell you one way or the other for absolute certainty. So if I can't guarantee it, it's a gray area for you and it's not worth the risk. Here's an option. You'd have to bring it to a gunsmith and have him professionally deactivate the mechanism. Then it can be legal to buy and sell.
Oh, I'd love to do that then. That's what I'll do.
So yeah, guys, I'm just killing time right now, so yeah. Lunch is almost done, so yeah. I'm glad. My lunch is almost done.
Because the odds of another gun desk coming in here are slim to none. But the law is the law. Hopefully she'll get it deactivated and bring it back, because I would love to have it. Hey, how can I help you?
I have this guitar here, and
Aren't those illegal?
whether or not I can legally sell it.
Yeah, I've never had anyone ask me if it's legal to sell their guitar. And that would explain why. It's a tortoiseshell. Okay.
So yeah.
Pawn shop today to see if I could sell.
Oh, 60 were made?
As far as its value, I had no.
Oh, wow.
If I was able to sell it today, that money will go towards my daughter's college.
Where in the world did you get this?
I bought it at a pawn shop, and for some reason I was drawn to it. I've done a little bit of research on it.
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have some lunch in a little bit. Then you can watch me eat my lunch.
Confiscated through customs. So does the Australian government, and there's a very limited amount of.
There's like 60 of those in the
For
world.
centuries and centuries, people have used tortoiseshell for everything. I mean, it was really prized for a long time. Tortoiseshell was real popular back in the day for making combs, sunglasses, guitar picks.
That just sounds wrong. I mean, come on. I play with tourists at the zoo once in a while. I go to the zoo once in a while. I play with tourists all the time at the zoo. Not much. Just gonna go have lunch in a little bit. They just like I just got off work, so I'm gonna have lunch in a little bit. That's all I'm really doing. Then maybe do some other stuff later. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just killing some time eating lunch. That's all I'm really gonna do right now. Then maybe do something else later. That's all I'm really doing right now. Maybe do some stuff. I just got off work, so I worked 4 hours, so I wanted to have some lunch.
For small businesses like Jen's.
So I'm watching. Oh, news is on now. So I'm gonna watch local news real quick.
When it comes to deductions.
My lunch is almost done, so that's all I'm doing. Just gonna watch the news and I don't know, do a video later.
About trouble coming next year. News Channel 3 Live at noon starts.
Go watch some of the local news real quick. It's 51 degrees outside, so it's pouring rain. Just killing a little time. I'm using my tablet right now, not my computer, and later I'm gonna do some reading later. I'll be back in a second. It's my lunch. Yep, lunch is done.
Noon, I'm Kirk Mason.
And I'm Laura Painter. Day 3 of deliberations is now underway for the jury in the trial of 4 men accused of plotting to kidnap Michigan's governor.
The judge revealing in court this morning that jurors asked for sticky notes. This is a live look now at the federal courthouse in Grand Rapids. This is day 18 of the trial, including 13 days of testimony. U.S. District Judge Robert Yonkers told lawyers today that 2 jurors saw him outside the courthouse. Their reaction, quote, "Wow, you look so different without your robe." Adam Fox, Barry Croft Jr., Daniel Harris, and Brandon Caserta are charged with a kidnapping conspiracy. 3 of them also face additional charges, including conspiracy.
I have a tank on. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I got
destruction.
something else on.
Defense lawyers argue the group was manipulated by an informant taking direction from the FBI. We learned today about the jury's request for sticky notes. Now, earlier in the week, the judge turned down their request for trial transcripts. We will let you know as soon as a decision is reached. Minnesota prosecutors are declining to file charges against a police officer who shot and killed Amir Locke. A 22-year-old Locke was staying on a couch at an apartment when authorities entered in February. They were investigating a homicide. Authorities say he was shot seconds after pointing a gun in the direction of officers. Locke's family has questioned that. Body camera footage does show Locke holding a gun. Police used a no-knock warrant, which the city of Minneapolis will now stop using later this week.
This afternoon, an officer is seriously injured and one man is dead after a shooting in a Minneapolis suburb. The incident happened on Tuesday night in Roseville after police say a 53-year-old man shot at police and neighboring homes, striking the officer. Both the gunman and the officer were taken to the hospital.
Wait, oh.
The shooter was later
Okay, it's not. Oh, that's.
Right now,
Oh, Roosevelt. Oh, that was Michigan.
is currently
Oh,
under
I thought I said Lake.
investigation.
At least 2 people are dead in Georgia and Texas after dozens of twisters hit parts of the southeast.
Now, the same region is still recovering from a barrage of severe weather events over
Dixie Alley.
the last few weeks.
This is the aftermath of a suspected tornado in Bryan County, Georgia. 1 woman killed and at least 12 people injured after a twister ripped through parks and residential neighborhoods.
Yummy.
A tornado also
Yum.
parts of
Greasy.
Alabama.
But I like it.
In Elmore, 1 woman thankful to be alive after powerful winds
No.
knocked over trees in her neighborhood.
Son and my grandson had to get out the house because we were in a trailer. And so it was, the trees were leaning like just way over. My heart was fluttering.
In North Texas, 4 people had to be rescued from flash flooding. And officials say a 71-year-old man died in the town of White House, about 100 miles southeast of
White
Dallas,
House?
after a tree fell onto his home. Initial reports indicate more than 50,000 homes and businesses from South Carolina to Texas had power knocked out last night. Right now, the unrelenting storm system spawned more than 30 reports of tornadoes across the South. Taking you live now outside over a wet and rainy downtown Kalamazoo. Meteorologist Will Haney joins us now with how long this rain, Will, is gonna last. Last time I saw you, I think it was snowing, so this is improved.
Yeah, right. We're moving our way on up in the temperature department.
Where's Jeff?
That rain widespread right now and steady, but here in another couple hours, we will see a limited window of dry time. That's before more rain chances in the coming days. Temperatures aren't too bad. We're in the middle to upper 40s along the lakeshore, a bit warmer inland. Marshall at 49 there as we look live downtown. You can see that soggy scene as some folks walk to some businesses. Live Doppler radar, though, it's area-wide rain. As mentioned, as I freeze frame the radar and zoom in a little bit, there's these yellows and oranges in spots. This is a little bit more steady rainfall right now over Athens and southern Calhoun County and lifting into the Marshall and Battle Creek area. There is no lightning or thunder to report, fortunately, with this, and no severe weather risk today.
Weather feels on.
Radar estimated rainfall, the heaviest so far has been up towards Holland, Muskegon, or Grand Rapids area. A little bit more than 1/4 of an inch, between about 1/4 and 1/2 an inch in Kalamazoo and Battle Creek. So
ooh, sorry to hear that, man.
That total here in the next couple hours. Temperatures around
my street's flooded.
again, a little bit more chilly towards the lake.
Maybe we get a lot of flooding here too. Right.
Upper 40s these next
YouTube, we get a lot of flooding here too, but not as bad. We get flooding here too, and I just take a pump. I have a pump in the garage I use once in a while to take care of the flooding. I have a pump I have in the garage, but the controls are in the living room. So yeah, it's confusing, but yeah. So I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know. I used to live in a flooded area, but I moved, so I don't have to worry about that. But I mean, down south, I know it's been bad. I mean, the only problem we have here is icing, not flooding. The only problem we have is ice. Ice is the only problem we have here.
The car doesn't drive itself.
Morning. A few weeks ago, we had a chance to take a look at Tokyo's cheapest apartment at just under $100 a month. And again, we're playing fast and loose with the word apartments, as it came with some pretty major caveats that made it questionable as to whether or not it was even really a livable space. It was old, it was raggedy, and You know what? If you
Right
want
across
to
from
know,
Domino's.
go check that one out. Today I wanted to show you a place that's being called Tokyo's smallest new apartment, and in contrast to the last place, it is very new and it's very neat. Let's go take it. Alright, so this is the one I'm going to be checking out right here. Are you ready? Can you feel the excitement? Okay, so right now I'm kind of in Genkan, or
I live in Michigan. I don't have a Domino's. Where I live, there's Domino's 30 miles away from me. All thing I have choice around here is Little Caesars or or Pizza Hut. If I want Domino's, I have to go 30 miles up the road, which I have done that a few times. So yeah, I have done it a few times. Sorry, it's new and ooh. Okay, I mean, sorry, I'm just showing my board. I got some weird board stuff coming up, which is interesting. I got some board stuff coming on my channel, so I have to read the board and
entranceway space, which is small, but it's not bad. I've been in tighter spaces in Japan, and I like this place. Okay, we'll take a peek at this place completely empty, and then see if we can't talk to one of the residents and see how they use their space. So this is the entrance.
it's all right. Had to work at A, and I had to work in the office today, and I had to work in the church in the praying area today. It's a lot better than last week. Last week was a pain. This week wasn't that bad. Today wasn't bad. So tomorrow I work in. So later on this week I go back to the parish hall. I mean, the parish hall is not a problem. It's just that when you clean the other places, it's a pain in the butt. Today was all right.
Now, before I jump out of this perfectly good airplane, I gotta tell you, some of the other bucket list items in this video are pretty crazy. We only have 50 hours to complete this challenge, starting right now. Free falling at 150 miles an hour made it almost impossible to breathe. I literally almost passed out.
Watching that.
I've never been more excited.
Why it's been cold in the middle? I don't know why it's cold in the middle.
Wanted by users for years is now in testing. How it could save you time if you make a mistake.
After our dry day yesterday, that rain obviously back, and it's staying around the next few days. That also comes with a bit of a cool down, but we will talk about when some spring-like temperatures return. But here's a just sneak peek at those rain chances. They stick around.
YouTube.
Through the early part of your weekend, I'll detail that.
Damn it, tomorrow I was going to go to the post office tomorrow. I gotta send some stuff to a friend tomorrow. Can't do it if it's raining. Can't go out tomorrow if it's raining. Work was alright. Work was pretty good. Might be doing some gaming later. I don't know yet. Might do some reading. I don't know yet. Might do some things in a bit. Who knows? I'm just gonna watch Winston. I'm watching some local YouTuber watch do crazy stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but maybe tomorrow I'll go to the diner tomorrow. Who knows? Yeah, I'll take you guys to the diner with me tomorrow. You bought that old?
A 1998 Pete 379. Now
Ooh.
this truck has had a little bit of a rough history, and it needs a little bit of work done to it. It's been rolled over onto its driver's side.
I'm watching Top Gear, so watch this.
But that is nothing that we can't fix. I'm so excited. Oh, and by the way, if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. All right, let's go. Roll the intro.
Yep. So it's not bad. I mean,
K-12 program, SCMV
Top Gear.
provides students with a strong online learning experience, and on-site support is available. We offer over 1,500 classes, special education services, full-time certified teachers and academic counselors, AP courses,
Does it
and
cost
a
money?
high school diploma. Find out more about virtual
Yes, it does.
learning at miscmv.org.
Homeowners love
Not watching that. Top Gear.
It's time to upgrade your look. Trust Pella. With many
I'm gonna stick with the old stuff, older channel, which I don't
you're
care.
certain to find the right choice for you and your home. Now you can choose from 40% off installation or 0% financing for 4 full years. Plus, get our Pella Care guarantee. It's time to fall in love with your...
Yep, so I'm just gonna kill time, watch TV, and who knows what I might do. But like I said, I might do some videos today. I might go on live stream. I cannot believe the magic number that we hit though this morning. I was looking on my... I was surprised what the number was. I have to read the comments later and maybe do some TikTok.
Now, on Top Gear. We test 3 great American muscle cars. But only 2 of us get a chance to face off in a real drag race.
So guys, we're just killing time right now. So in a little bit, guys, I'll do some other things in a little bit.
Muscle cars. Aggressive,
What?
stylish, and built to race.
Let me get up.
What you need to win a drag race is a great car with a lot of horsepower.
Insanely quick acceleration. And a perfect reaction.
So after this, I'm gonna... Maybe use the... I don't know what I'm gonna do after this. I don't know.
How insane was that? I'm so glad that road was closed. We could never do that normally.
I know. We have to write Gainesville a thank you note for letting us do that.
Muscle cars have been at the heart of American car culture for decades. Designed as Detroit's response to the hot rod, their purpose to this day is simple. To go fast in a straight line, and to look cool doing it. We were told to pick our race-worthy muscle cars and meet in Gainesville, Florida, home to some of the fastest car racing in the world. And to pack in even more muscle, we all chose resto mods that have been upgraded with as much power as modern technology could provide.
Woo!
These are fast.
Big girl can run.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's what makes a resto mod so great. You know, it's restoration and modification. It's making an old car better than it ever was at the beginning.
Absolutely. I mean, look at this. 1967 GT500 Mustang.
Ooh.
Immortalized by Nick Cage and gone in 60 seconds. This beauty was immaculately restored and modified for a mere $149,000.
Wow.
Sanctioned by the lady great Carol Shelby. It's got a brand new fuel-injected 5-liter Coyote motor, bringing it from 350
Ooh.
horsepower up to a monstrous 500 horsepower. Doesn't have a key fob, but it still looks badass in its 67 skin. It's pretty.
Well, I mean, how about the 72 Dodge Charger SE? Originally came with 280 horsepower. Now, a little more. They chose a Charger for the bad guys in Steve McQueen's Bullet. Probably because of the menacing hammerhead front grille. This one was lovingly built by a guy named Bill from Tennessee for $90,000.
It's got a 6.4-liter fuel-injected Hemi that bumps the horsepower from 280 to 560. Not to mention the insane road-hugging 18-inch tires, and my favorite part...
Ooh.
What's under the hood of that?
You mean under this beautiful 68 Camaro?
A red-hot Camaro. I wouldn't have it any other way. This was Chevy's ultimate muscle car, and this little heartbreaker was restored to the tune of 150K.
Originally, if you got it with the 396, 350 horsepower. This has an LS2 in it. Guess how many horsepower? You're never going to guess, I'm going to tell you. 720 horsepower. What? 661 pound-feet of torque.
It has a roll cage in it.
Yeah.
You're gonna die.
Why should this episode be any different? The point is this: we all pick restaurants, so we all kind of cheated. I just cheated better. That's all.
So what are we doing?
You've been entered in a professional level drag race taking place tomorrow. Good God. Driving the quickest production vehicles ever made, capable of 0 to 60 in less than 2 seconds.
That's fast.
On your way to the race, you'll compete in a number of challenges to determine which of you has the skills it takes to be a successful drag racer.
Yeah.
Just like that.
That was it.
Right there. Only
Right there.
2 of you will have the chance to compete. Your first challenge is 10 miles away.
Oh, it's a knockout race. Only 2 of us get to drive.
What do you do to prepare for that?
Drive fast.
Okay.
I can do that.
Yeah.
I can do that too.
I got a pretty good reaction time. You've seen me at Taco Tuesday.
I know. I dropped a Cheeto once and grabbed it before it hit the floor.
We were on our way to the first challenge just 10 miles away. But in these cars, we would have happily driven 100.
Have you ever seen a better-looking 72 Charger that didn't have the number 43 for Richard Petty on the side? I don't think so. They told us to show up with cars that were race-ready, and that's why I picked this Charger. It's perfect to do almost any kind of racing. Drag racing, road racing, you name it, this car could do it all.
This is the best of both worlds. I get a cool-looking car that works. It's got 720 horsepower. It's got 14-inch brakes. It handles Recaro seats, 6-speed transmission. It's a race car. This is a great car. It's fast. It's got the right gear ratio. It's got good engineering in the differential, good reliability in the engine. And it sounds freaking awesome. Gentlemen, I really want to start talking trash about your cars, but I love them both. But Adam's car is wicked fast. Wow. That Camaro has 220 horsepower more than this car. Unbelievable. Listen to this. Sounds like Chewbacca. What is it, Chewie?
Our first challenge had brought us to a place that had seen more than its fair share of powerful machines moving quickly. The Keystone Heights Airstrip.
Yeah.
Check this place out.
Some vintage power and some vintage muscle together.
How great is this?
Still pretty American. What are we doing here?
We were going to test our reaction speed by racing a quarter-mile runway while stopping and starting 3 times. A red light would tell us when to stop, and after a 5-second interval, the green light would appear. If we were to run the green light, we'd get shocked by an electrified steering wheel. Fastest time would win.
Electrified steering wheel. So if we jump the light, we get a shot.
When you're at a drag strip with a pro tree, if you leave early, you're going to get a red light and your time won't count. It's all about getting fastest reaction time.
So they're trying to condition us.
Like Pavlovian dogs.
Yep. Yeah. You're the closest thing to St. Bernard we have, so you go first.
Gladly. I'm going to show you guys how a man does it.
Okay. You're going to go pick one up on your way?
Tanner and Adam were equipped with a remote control to signal when I had to stop. But avoiding an electric shock, that was all up to me. It feels weird holding a steering wheel that has bare wire exposed on it. So I've got a box in front of me with a green light, a red light, and a huge red light. I'm going to go on the green, stop on the little red. If the big red's going off, that means I left early and I'm gonna get electrocuted. The question is, how tight on the green light can I get without being shocked?
The first shock hits him, he's gonna pee the seat.
And then the second shock gets worse, right? If you're sitting in liquid?
Everything's just gonna come out of him.
What I don't know is how bad this shock is gonna be.
By the third time, the beard's gonna fall.
You made
Everything just comes